Leo, you're waking up today with your team leading the Eastern Conference in goals. Can you speak to the depth of your offense?
Yeah, it's a contribution from all four lines. Really like our depth, and any time it's a lot easier as a coach. Not that you're concerned about matchups, but honestly, I haven't line matched all season. Not that I don't believe in it. You trust your players, and when you get a lineup that we have, we trust all guys in situations, and I think it gives them a lot of confidence. And you need depth of scoring to be successful. You can't rely on 2 to 3 guys. It's just too hard. It's too hard of a league, and there's some nights where your top guys. Most nights they have it. Sometimes they don't. You need guys that deeper in the lineup that are scoring goals. And I don't even we have it slotted the way we do, and I don't necessarily use it like that. Like, you got to put guys somewhere in the list, 1 through 4 lines, but we got 4 lines that could play, and it's good for a coach, and you got all guys you trust in all situations.
Realistically, I have probably 5 lines. Like, you can't dress everybody.
Yeah.
Is that internal competition good?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I know it's difficult, but I think it's also my job as a coach to make sure those guys are bought in. Like I said before, you need everybody. It's 1 through however many guys we have. That guy's just as important as the guy who's leading our team in scoring. Like, if you want to be successful and you want to play winning hockey and on a winning team, you need everyone to be on board. And Fiedler Schultz is a perfect example. I healthy scratched him 14 times in a row. He's a guy that he's 3rd on our team in goals now, and he's earned it. He's an everydayer. He's been what he's done for our team. There's other guys too, but the internal competition is what you want. That's what creates competitiveness, and it's a good problem to have. I know part of my job as a coach and our staff is managing that. But when you have that, when you're having healthy conversations as a coaching staff on who's going in the lineup, that's a good problem to have.
Before your arrival, all the talk was Isak Rosé and Yuri Kulik the last couple of seasons, and we've seen Yuri move up and have success.
Yeah.
How close is Rosie to taking that step?
Yeah, everybody's path is different. You can't put years on it or days, or you just got to keep getting better and keep showing up to the rink. And I was talking to our different organization, different team. Adrian Kempe is a guy that now is a bona fide. It took him a long time. He's 28 years old. He's finally figuring it out in the NHL. He's an elite player. But if you look at it's hard, and Rosie's getting a lot of confidence. He's getting points. Now he's got to round out his game, making more plays off of walls, get into the inside more, competing, the things he controls, staying on pucks, and he's doing that. He's playing really good hockey right now, and his time will come one day. Whenever that time comes, it's time for him. But there's still areas he can get better, and the guys who just stick with it and do it right all the time are the guys that ultimately, you got to have a little bit of mental toughness and fortitude to persevere. And I mean, he's 21 years old. He's still a young kid. He came over here at 18 years old. He's getting better, and as long as Rosie keeps showing up and keeps working on his craft, he'll be there whenever the time comes.
Wednesday's game, you really placed an emphasis in your post-game media on winning hockey, and your teams need to play that. What are some of the details that are in winning hockey you need to use tonight against the
One, for shift length. Like, you can't get stuck out there for 45 seconds if we want to play the way we want to play, you can't be out there for more than 35 seconds. It's just reality. You can't play that way. Everybody go. If you want to play the way we want to play, and it's hard, you got to get off the ice quick. And we extended shifts. We cheated for offense. We're on the wrong side of the puck. And part of being on the wrong side of the puck is we go back in our own zone, or we would be in the O zone, go back in our own zone, and guys wanted to extend their shifts, and then they get tired, they can't reload, and then it was odd man rush. Like that, to me, that's selfish hockey. Like, you can't win that way. for sure it was a good win, but the standard wasn't good enough the way we need to play, and the guys know that. And it's a good opportunity tonight to play against a real heavy. I mean, we've played pretty much everyone. This was the best defensive team we'll play all year. And they're hard, and it's a different kind of game you got to play. You got to play patient. You can't cheat for offense. You got to keep doing the right thing over and over. And if you want to cheat, it'll be a long night for us.
Just Noich in and out of the lineup. Is that just precautionary?
Yeah. The plan going into the weekend, just with his upper body that he had, it was one game last week, and to get him back to play 2 games this weekend into 3 games, and we thought playing him, we'll play him tomorrow, where he has, Thursday, Friday, recover, play Saturday, and then we're off in the break. So that was the reasoning behind that. That was the plan.
And Warren, any reports?
No, coming. He practiced. I would not available this weekend, but it should look really good when he comes back from break. And that was probably, I think, if it was a game 7 in a conference final, he would, knowing that kid, he would find a way. But more, we still got a long season left. Michael and his staff does even with Noich, they came back. I don't know what he's doing down there, but he's gets guys back quick. So credit to him and the staff down there. But he'll be back. You look at that Target game for Belleville when we come back, and he's been there's a difference when he's not in the lineup, big time.
All the scratches are all healthy scratches?
Healthy scratches. Tools will go in tonight. Tulio.
You've been pretty good with your hand when it comes to your goaltending plans.
Yep.
You have a plan for this weekend?
Yep. We'll go tonight. Sandy will go tomorrow. So that's the plan. We probably have the next month scheduled out, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think it's important to let those guys know early in the week. Sandy's done a real good job of when his number is called to be available, and it's tough sometimes, like as a goalie, you got to prepare, and he's done a great job, and he'll get tomorrow night in Syracuse.
Are they both number 1s in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, Sandy's played in the NHL before. We got 2 guys that are really capable. Sandy's, I think, won 5 games in a row. They're both great goalies, and on any given night, a couple of examples like Sandy, Bridgeport, back-to-back, they're sitting there. We probably gave up more than we usually do, and we don't win without Sandy in the net that game. So he's done a great job, great partnership, and we feel fully confident in both goalies. And you need both goalies, especially when you look at our schedule coming back from break.